I'm using my computer camera today. This is why it looks super grainy. It is very grainy. Kind of has like a very old camera kind of feel. Hello everyone, I am doing this as Editor Alex in September 19th, 2021. I'm just adding in that I was announcing my late videos. I have very late videos. It is usually because during the year I am so consumed with schoolwork that my channel was always on the back burner. But as I'm in 2021 and here I am to announce to you guys I have graduated, that means that I'm not in school. Currently this fall, has been feeling a little different for me because I've always had school ever since I was younger. This is the first fall that I haven't had school. So I've been adjusting to that. It felt a little weird the first week of school, not gonna lie. I felt that at work. It didn't make sense because I was like, I'm already done with school. Why am I feeling nervous? That back to school nervous feeling. It made no sense. But I think it's just having to break this routine that I've been in. And, it's also a good feeling because I have a lot of creative freedom and there's so many things I can do now and I'm relaxed and I don't feel pressured for all these things. So in a lot of ways, it's a good thing, Yeah, I just wanted you guys to know this. I'll probably make a few memos in between for this summer update. If anyone's wondering why I do summer updates when no one really comments or any of this stuff, like no one interacts, mostly the summer updates, and anytime I do an update, they're also for myself. These are also documenting my life so I can look back on them in the future. So in a way, it's almost something like that'll be meaningful even in the future for me.
Hi everyone! So I'm doing this little video today as just a little summer update, kind of quick. I know my camera is very grainy. I'm using my computer camera and it kind of has like an old camera effect. Currently for summer I've been editing videos from January and spring. I filmed so many videos. Many times I just didn't want to film or I had no ideas because I was just going through different things personally that I don't think I need to really go into. And apart from that, I've been making a lot of TikToks and I was making a lot of anime TikToks and a lot of Hogwarts TikToks. Kind of I took a break at one point and currently I'm just kind of low on ideas. So that's why I was posting if anyone had ideas, because I don't mind hearing feedback. Currently, I've just been trying to put together some Disney bounds. I have an attempt with Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. I know, it's kind of random. I just look at my closet and think okay, what can I put together? I am still working on minimalism. I could do a minimalism update. I don't know if anyone would be curious. Because currently, my room was really bad before, but currently the floor is all clear, there's nothing under my bed. I'm hoping to get my rug clean this week. And that would be a big thing because if the color, because it's faded, if the color doesn't come back, then I'll get rid of it. I'll just replace it. I've had it since I was little. And then the other thing is I have a few little projects on the floor, but aside from that, that's really it. Which is a really nice feeling, just see my floor every day, and I really appreciate the hardwood floor. I can see it, and it's so spacious, and my surfaces are mostly.
Hi, Editor Alex. So on this, about talking about the wood floors, why is that special? Why does it mean something? Okay, so as a kid, growing up, I
had a lot of either it was books on the floor or stacks of papers, or it was projects on the floor, but organized to to the sides of the room, so not all over the place. It was a weird system. Thing is, at this point in this video, at this point in my life, I realized in my bedroom,
I like the floor empty.
Why is that special? So, as of this time in this video, in this part of my life, so last year, I was realizing something. I had some realizations, and one of them was, I like my floor not having stuff on it. And that took me time to get to that point where I was comfortable, and as of this year, and as of for months, I have kept my floor clear. So I may have had stuff under my desk, or I may have been having stacks of papers. It was all, I just moved all the stuff on my floor to one small section of the room, and I was shrinking it down and decluttering and decluttering. The papers section took longer because I had so many school notes. So, but it did work out. I have two file organizers. One's a smaller one, I have a slightly smaller one, and then I have a bigger one. So that is what I've been doing. So aside from that, my floor has been clear. Under my bed was clear for a while. I got everything that was under there, and I took it all out. I think there was one thing that was just for scarves, but aside from that, I wasn't using the other organizers, so that's... Oh, my projector's under my bed. It's a big size kind of projector. That was really it. And it was a nice feeling, just realizing, not having anything under the bed. It's a really nice feeling. I don't know why, but that's how I felt. As I went on in this year, it continued. Currently, what's under my bed, I can tell you, is the projector still, the scarf container, yes. I have one thing, it was like one organizer that just has my collectibles, which are all from the blind bags. That is a decision I am still working on. I will go through those, and because we have a yard sale event coming up, I am going to be getting rid of more stuff. Whether I film it or not, I'm going to be decluttering a lot because I'm in that mode, and I feel like that, and I'm trying to bring in clarity into my life. Floors being clear are a comfort feeling. It's a new feeling in this part of the video. It's what I'm realizing, and at this time of my life, having empty floors is comforting. So this is starting something that you guys are going to notice more in the current videos. As I mentioned in my previous video, clutter makes me feel physically sick. If I go into an antique shop and I'm in there for too long and there's stuff all around me, I physically don't feel well, or I'm uncomfortable like my skin is crawling, or I start to get a headache. It's a lot. It's either, maybe it's overstimulation of the brain, like where your brain's like thinking too much, there's too many things around you, so it's not overwhelmed, it's just like they're thinking too much or too many things to look at. That's the only way I can explain it. And I don't mind. It's actually a good thing in this way that I should have less around. I kept thinking around this time that I wanted a tiny house, and I've thought about that for at least a few years. So I was thinking of tiny houses, and I was thinking of apartments. Housing market currently is very wonky, so that is really highly unlikely. That's just honestly it, you know? Mostly okay, except for, like, I'm just running out of, like, ideas. I'm running out of, like, things of what I should be fixing. So if anyone has any, like, ideas, that would be really great. I am looking for, I'm just itchy. I have a bug bite in my leg. I am looking for ideas to like decorate my room. I want to make it more cottagecore. You can see some of the artwork behind me and like my flowers above. Like some parts feel like cottagecore, and then some parts aren't really there exactly yet. Cause also like I have like anime posters. I don't know if I'm gonna take them down. I have to wait and see on that one. But aside from that, the summer is just gonna be mostly me editing. Trying to make videos here and there. I'm just low on like ideas. Yeah, I'm just going to be working on editing projects, and then with new projects, it's kind of tough because like with quarantine and everything, like I'm just not really into buying anything. Like I buy groceries because I know I have to buy groceries, but aside from that, I don't really buy anything at the stores unless I really need it. Because like to me, I have to think about every single surface when I go inside that store and who previously touched that item before I touch that item. So it's kind of like a lot to think about. So I'd like sanitize and like clean everything after I go in. Like if I touch my phone in there, touch my hands. It's like every surface matters, and like it is stressful and overwhelming. So it's like makes me not want to go like shopping. And then when I go online shopping, I have to think like, well, who is handling it? Who is packaging it? Are they sick? Are they not sick? And some like crafting projects, sort of like I'm working on printmaking and wood burning and painting again and drawing. So stuff like that just makes me happy. I just need to like do stuff that makes me happy again. We're working on my script writing and my film planning for my fall film. So it's not really a fall film, it's more like the year-long film, which is the senior film. So that's what I'm working on. It's a long process, and I don't mind. I love it. I'm just trying to be creative in many ways, and then to like boost my energy on planning the film and everything. I'm making art. I feel like I can kind of like have my little like moment of escape, and like I can just like relax. When I found out I passed my classes this month, not July, just June. When I found out, it was like, it's just kind of crazy because it's like cinder blocks off my back, and I hadn't been able to sleep properly for a while, and I kept having nightmares, and I just didn't feel like, I don't know, I was just always like nervous and stressed out. Like I just wanted my grades, and then I found out, I was just like, this is amazing, this is so crazy, I couldn't believe it. I know I really tried hard the whole semester, and I don't know why I got worried. I guess I was worried because like how I remember the first time around junior year was. So knowing that I passed really means a lot to me. So it's a really great feeling. So yeah, that's kind of where we are this summer. That I will be going to the senior year in the fall, and editing projects. That's kind of like where I am. So just kind of not really buying much and going outside very carefully as I can. And, yeah, so just wanted to give you guys an update about an idea. Hear me out. I'm not sure what Halloween's gonna look like this year. Halloween is always important to me, and I was thinking, what if I did a Halloween live stream where I play spooky games and I have all these decorations, so I can decorate my room with curtains, have a cute, spoopy cosplay, and then snacks, and then cute decorations, and then just make it really fun and inviting, so people could like enjoy if they want to like stop by and like see how it goes. I wouldn't mind planning that over the summer because that to me is just really cool. And I think, like, for an aesthetic, like, because I'm getting older, I don't really know what kind of aesthetic to go with. I used to have all the aesthetics I could think of, but now I kind of, like, narrowed it down to, like, retro, but also, like, I like, some kind of, like, some sort of, like, gothic-like styles in different ways. I kind of, like, bounce around between those, and then, so it's mainly, like, I've been kind of, like, going with, like, retro and alt-rock kind of, like, aesthetics with clothing-wise. Sometimes I go with the pastels, but lately it's just been kind of like t-shirts and like retro, and that's kind of like I live my life through that. Aside from that, I think with Halloween I just get really excited, so I'm just like everything. But I used to have a lot of different clothing styles, but then I kind of narrowed it down to like when I go out in public, I just kind of like I just want to feel more comfortable in retro type of styles. Lately, it's more like the 60s and 70s, and some of the 80s. I don't have a lot of the 80s, and then I barely have anything of the 90s. I mean, I have t-shirts, if that counts. And then I just kind of base off of clothing palettes, and some of it's kind of like minimalist-like wear, if that makes any sense. I go online, and I Google minimalist clothing, and then it's just always expensive clothing that I cannot afford. So, but I just got my idea. Just like video game, live stream, Halloween, yeah.